A little cloudy here, but things have held up during much of our afternoon of play. Venus Williams and Anna-Lena Groenefeld in action here. Venus winning the first set, 7-5, on serve in the second.
And that's not something you see every day. Very tough to hit a drop shot winner on Venus, but Groenefeld doing a good job there. She was so far inside the court. Wasn't enough time for Venus to react.
Am I making too much of that, or is it amazing that 30% and she's in the match?
And not in danger of being broken at all. Must be her remarkable second serve. She's doing a great job of not feeling the pressure of Venus Williams when hitting a second serve. Every time I would go hit a second serve, Venus was 4 feet inside the baseline, and I knew I was in trouble.
That's actually a good call, because you felt that, because that's always been a part of their game.
Venus hasn't really been as dominant off that return today, but a lot of that has to do with Groenefeld serving, mixing it up well.
Well, you could feel it. You could feel Venus or Serena creeping inside the baseline.
Absolutely, and I think they would try to impose themselves more against certain players at the top. They want those players to know that this is coming back, and I'm not intimidated. I'm not scooting back.
That strikes me there, as that's what neither player's been able to really seize an opening. There's a second, 15-30.
Great opportunity for Venus there, and going to her backhand, her stronger shot.
Once the point gets moving like that, Lindsay, don't you get the sense that's where Venus really shines?
Especially against Groenefeld today. Groenefeld just not really known for her retrieving abilities.
First break point of this set. There's so Venus gets the break, and now has a chance to really double up here and extinguish the will of Groenefeld.
Venus doing such a great job today of hanging in there. She is not at 100% on her game, not being as dominant as we're used to seeing, but has held her serve throughout this match. Never really in danger of getting broken.
Love of day.
So Groenefeld trying to make a stand here before time runs out. On serve in the third set.
15-all.
Sees Zvonareva, another top seed in a struggle so far today, losing the first set to Nali. Gisela Dulko beat Yankovic last night. Be interesting to see how Zvonareva is able to do in this tournament.
Yeah.
Such a tough transition from Indian Wells, where she won, the desert conditions, to here in Miami with all the humidity, a little bit more wind.
And interesting because the three very good Chinese women are all bunched in the same quarter, all in Serena's quarter.
Country exploded with some female tennis players about 3 or 4 years ago.
Zheng Ji already won today, and she's into the fourth round. Peng Shui will play Serena. How much sleep Dulko got last night? That was a late night.
Not much. Always tough when you're the second night match and have to come back the next day, and especially when you have such a big win.
You and I would not know that, but Justin, the king of the late night, was the man who informed us of that.
It's tough scheduling. I think a lot of times if you're going to play the men and women at night, whoever has to play second at night, let's have them have the next day off. And Rafael Nadal, obviously the bigger draw, played the first match, but doesn't have to play today. Not easy finishing at midnight.
So Venus backs up, and now is the game away.